Hi, this is Jack, and today I'll be talking about people who are helping and who I consider heroes during the time of the pandemic. There are a lot of people who are trying to help, but I think doctors and all healthcare workers are trying to help in this time and should be considered heroes. They have been working in the medical facilities around people who are infected with coronavirus and risking their lives to help others. They help by treating patients and patients who are hurt and more. I'm going to interview my old doctor, Dr. Branco, and ask him some questions about how his life has been during the pandemic. How is coronavirus affecting your life?
Well, like everyone else, it's affecting my life at home. Having the shelter in place and take care of my family, and isolate and wear a mask. But unlike others who aren't in the medical field, I've had to work throughout this and have been trying to figure out how to take care of my patients safely and how to keep our offices clean and sanitized, and how to protect everyone who works for me, in addition to all the families that come to our office and all the kids. So it's been a stressful time with a lot to learn and a lot of work and planning around continuing to take care of the kids who come to our practice.
Yeah. How is it being a doctor during the pandemic?
I think there are a couple of things that have really become a bigger part of what I do. I mean, as doctors, we're always keeping up on the latest information and going to classes and reading journal articles and attending webinars to learn about the latest. With the coronavirus, that's been super accelerated, and there's so much to learn and so much that we still don't know, and a lot of information to sift through. And so, the first thing is I'm spending a lot more time looking for good sources of information and trying to learn about this virus and how it spreads and how to identify it, how to test for it, how to treat it. And so that has taken up a lot of time. And then, like I mentioned before, really being thoughtful about how to continue to take care of the kids that I take care of, and get them into the office safely, protect myself, protect the people that work with me, and protect the families who I take care of. And, by taking care of them, one of the things that I, as a pediatrician, I'm really aware of is we really want to keep seeing kids for checkups and vaccines, for example, because it's important that we not have an epidemic of measles when we get through this pandemic of coronavirus. And then the other part of that is, lots of kids, lots of families have been having a tough time and really struggling with emotional stuff and stress and anxiety. And so I feel like it's really important for me to be there to see them. One of the other ways that we've done that, in addition to trying to keep the office open and safe, is to do a lot of televisits and telemedicine. And so we're using Zoom at our office to do visits and connect with kids who are sick and kids who just need follow-up or who need to check in.
Thank you for letting me interview you.
Yeah, no problem. It was my pleasure, and I'm happy to help anytime.
Thank you.
All right. Take care, Jack. We'll see you soon.
You too. I think a lot of people are trying to make a difference. Restaurants are still open and have to-go food, and people are social distancing to not spread coronavirus. People are supporting those who are most vulnerable in hospitals and at home, and people are caring for each other by social distancing, getting groceries for elders and people at risk, checking in to make sure everyone's okay. I think people are lifting up others with Zoom calls, texting, and gifts. Thank you for listening to my podcast.